The Ho language is one of many languages that is in danger of becoming extinct. It is also known as Bihar Ho and Lanka Kol.
This language is spoken by the Ho people who live in South Asia, specifically in the states of Bihar, Orissa, and Jharkhand, in India and some parts of Bangladesh. This language is spoken using different dialects in these two regions. A little more than 900,000 people speak this language, but this number is quickly dwindling down. The Ho language is part of the Mundari branch of Kharwarian. This in turn is part of the Munda language group, which is divided into two parts, North Munda and South Munda. North Munda being one that Kharwarian belongs to. Munda is part of the Austro-Asiatic language family.
While the Ho language is written using the Warong Chiti script, which has 31 letters excluding the sacred letter Om at the beginning in red, many people also use the Devanagari, Oriya, or LaTeX scripts to write in.
This is an example of something that is written in Ho using the Warong Chiti script.
The word Ho itself is derived from the word man or human. The Ho people tend to not want to integrate themselves with other groups of people, and while this superior nature may be insulting to some, it is the sole reason the whole culture has survived.
The Ho people perceive themselves as independent from the Hindu caste system because they are a scheduled tribe. Despite them being this, they are still very poor.
Ho people follow animism and Hinduism. Both religions include gods, goddesses, and spirits. In Sarna, religious ceremonies are performed by the village priest and the spirit doctor. There are 4 major holidays for the Ho people, and they all mark the end of one season or the beginning of another. Maghi is the first holiday of the year, and this occurs in January or February. It is here that a puja or prayer is performed for the newly harvested crops. The next festival, known as Ba, is celebrated when the first flowers of the sal tree blossom, which usually happens in March or April. In August, cattle in the household are worshipped on the holiday of Goma. The last major festival is called Janama and is celebrated in November. It is on this day that a puja or prayer is performed before eating the ripened crops.
Women tend to have higher rank among the Ho people than any other Indian societies. Unlike traditional Indian culture, the groom's family is the one who has to pay to get married, instead of the usual dowry where the bride's family must pay. Wives are considered companions to their husbands and are therefore abused little or at all in this culture. Houses are generally made using mud and leaves from the palm and other trees.
The Ho culture is very intertwined with nature because that's where people directly get their necessities for living. This is the reason why they are most comfortable in a forest environment. Roots, leaves, flowers, grass, fruits, nuts, berries, mushrooms, and silk moth cocoons are used for food, trade, or medicine. Rice is the main crop grown by the Ho people. It is fermented and drank as rice beer, which is a very popular drink among these people. The clothing worn by the women of the Ho culture is similar to what the majority of Indians wear. This traditional dress is called a sari. These are some different examples of words from the Ho language. As you can see, there are different pronunciations of words depending on which dialect of the language you speak. Languages take culture, history, and knowledge of the natural environment with them when they vanish. If the Ho language disappears, so will many of the traditions and beliefs that contribute to Ho culture. Many crucial parts of the culture will be left behind and won't be able to be translated into another language. Valuable knowledge about the natural environment where the Ho people reside will also be lost.